Woke up today thinking it was Saturday, and all day it felt like a Friday. Today was a trip. Some chick called me on Facebook, woke me up out of my sleep, asking me for $20. You heard that, right? I said, yeah, I'm gonna send it, and went back to sleep. Then realized I couldn't sleep. And then the all-time fuckery of the day. Got sent some calls in the mail from a supposed professional coil builder, and he tried to blackmail me. We got into it real heated. Real heated. I got his coils right here. He sent 5 sets like he said, but he sent me his garbage sets. You know, the ones that you fuck up and make mistakes and supposed to throw away. I was almost about to believe him. Then I was like, wait a minute. You just told me 2 lies. You said that was your fucked up batch. And then you turn around and said, no, that was actually the batch. You accidentally sent my batch to somebody in France. And he was like, then he said, no wonder why the person that in France is pissed at him. He said he got 2 people pissed at him. Oh, okay, so you just told me 2 lies. So you said you accidentally sent my batch to somebody in France. And then you said that you accidentally grabbed the wrong ones off the table. And China was like, I can see if he made a mistake and put one of the sets of coils fucked up in your thing. But he put 5 sets, all of them fucked up. He claimed after we argued, and I put him on blast because I set him to a higher standard. Boy, he's made calls for me at least 3 or 4 times, 5 times maybe. And he know when I get paid, so he always in my inbox. To the point where this motherfucker sent in requested me money on PayPal after I told him I ain't got the money. Yeah, he one of them type of motherfuckers. I told him, don't you ever do that shit again. That was like last year. I was like, you out your mind? He like, look, man, I really need the money. I need it really, really bad. I said, don't go around just fucking requesting me money. And no matter how much I be telling this dude, I don't have the money right now. He act like he don't believe me. So I found one of his old coils. And I thought that, I was like, babe, and I was like, he do got some pretty good coils. Sometimes his coils be too big to put in atomizers. I fucked around this go around, found an atomizer big enough to put some coils in. I was like, now that I have these bigger atomizers, I probably could rock his shit now. And he be having them really, really exotic coils, and he the only one be naming them weird names and shit. So I finally gave him a chance after a year, because I stopped fucking with him a while back because he tell you what he want to send you. I had that problem with a couple of other core builders, and I stopped fucking with them as well. And then you tell him, no, I don't want that, I want this. And he send you what he want anyway. So this go around, he sent me some fucked up shit. I put him on blast. So he said I was slandering him and that this is harassment. He gonna report me for harassment. I was like, how's that slander when this is your work? These are your calls. And he's like, you could have talked to me, we could have worked this out, and I'll have you your money in 3 to 5 days. I said, did it take you 3 to 5 days to decide that you're going to send me some fucked up calls? No, send me my money back right now. He like, what? We could have talked to me and we could have worked this out. I said, it took you 7 hours to respond. 7. So he's talking about, I reported your post anyway. I reported it for harassment. He like, take that post down. I don't appreciate you talking to me like that, asking me what the fuck is wrong with you. I said, I don't appreciate you treating me like that. Here it is, I give you a fucking chance. And this what the hell you send me? Hold on. No, you won't be able to see it. These garbage ass calls. Look like a fucking either a beginner or a drug head built them and shit. And I'm like, the reason why I put you on blast is because I've seen your work. And I know what you're capable of. And that's why I felt insulted. I had every right to fucking do that. Because I know what you're capable of. And I'm like, why would you do some shit like that? You going through or whatever with your wife and you inboxing me, telling me she on drugs and shit. But then you sending me some damn calls. Look like you the one on drugs. Look like a fucking kindergartner built that shit. Now, I'm not saying I'm any better, I can build any better, but I paid this motherfucker $50. I could put that in my car almost twice. I can fill up my gas tank with that. I can put groceries in my house with that. It's a lot you could do with $50. I could have bought me a new atomizer with that. I could have bought me like 5-6 cases of water with that. And after I sat there and worked it out, where I finally worked them down, because we got into it real heated. We going throat to throat. He like, take the post down, then I'll give you your money. And then he got to the point where it was like, he was like, oh, after you said that, because I'm like, I did. Because he's like, he's saying I'm slandering. He reported my post for harassment. I said, learn the definition of harassment. I said, you inboxing me every month asking me for money and trying to send me calls when I keep telling you I'm not interested or I don't have the money. That's fucking harassment. You sitting there sending me a request for $50 or $30 on my fucking PayPal after I told you I don't have the money. That's harassment. You knowing when the fuck I get paid and inboxing me on point every month when I'm steady telling you I'm not interested or I don't have it, and you acting like you don't believe me and still steady trying to shove shit to me. That's harassment. I said, you motherfuckers need to learn the definition of harassment. And he steady saying, you take the post down, I'm a report. I reported her for harassment. That's just business. I said, yeah, right privilege, right? I sure did. Cause I said, how the fuck you gonna report me when you the one in the wrong? Cause you didn't send me one set of fucked up calls. You sent me 5 sets of fucked up calls. Cause my point is, don't sit there and be in my inbox harassing me about making me some shit, and then you're not gonna do it right, and then gonna get narcissistic talking about I'm slandering you, and then talking about something. See what you did? You got people looking at me all kind of this way, and these people know me. I said, yeah, I know you too, and that's why I did what I did, because I know what the fuck you capable of. And I was like, so this is why his wife talking about he abandoned her. He didn't tell his kid happy birthday. And then he inboxing me telling because what happened the other day, she simply asked me how I've been doing. And I was like, I've been hanging in there. And he's like, oh, I saw you telling my wife to hang in there. But let me tell you something. She been doing drugs, stealing my pills and stealing my medicine, going to the hood. How you think I feel when he says she going to the hood? You know what I'm saying? Talking about she going to the hood to get drugs and all that shit. I'm like, boy, don't make me fucking air you out. I'm talking about I was going to send you the money, and I was going to send you an extra set of calls to make it right. If that was what the fuck you was going to do, you would have did it from the beginning. You wouldn't be sitting in here arguing with me. And I learned, that was a lesson learned from when I had that argument with my brother. If he was going to come get his TV, he wouldn't be sitting there arguing with me. If I was such a bad person, he wouldn't be sitting there arguing with me. No, what I told that man, I ain't said white privilege. I said white power, huh? I did say that. Because how you going to do me wrong, and then you going to have my post taken down for harassment? And I'm like, you the one who keep in my inbox after I told you I'm limited to what I can spend, and then you trying to sell me a mech mod on top of that for $165. And from back in the day, I found out, I did my own research on the mod, found out that shit was selling for $135. And then telling me I could buy it through him when he tagging the guy that I can actually go the man himself that I can get the shit from on my own. Like, con artist is what the fuck he is. Talking about his wife stealing all his damn pills and doing street drugs and all that shit. I knew one of them was doing fucking drugs the way he keep in my inbox. And then when he sat here and I got the paid for him and sent him the money, and I was like, he still got me on the 5 sets, right? Because it was supposed to be 4 sets. And he said he was going to send me 5 on the house for giving him the time of day, really. And he's like, what? I don't remember saying that. So I said, what? The fuck is you talking about? So I sent him a screenshot. He's like, I believe you. I'll take your word for it. I don't remember saying it, but I'll take your word for it. I said, what the fuck is you talking about? I just sent you a screenshot. He's like, why are you trying to argue with me? I said, I'll take your word for it. I don't remember. I said, because you sitting there saying you don't remember. I'm like, you know what? Just give me my damn money back. I told him that at that moment. And he's like, what? I told you everything's fine. I'll send you the 5 sets. I'm like, man, you on some janky shit. I ain't never fucking with that dude again, ever. him, this other dude named where that dude calls at? Now that dude got me out of double of the money. This other dude I'm thinking of got me out of $80 fucking. I'm like, these car builders, the way they be trying to fuck over people and they know they good. And I'm like, it's the reason why they fucking over me. It's the reason. And that's why I said what I said. Because I'm targeted in that particular community. Not saying in the world, but in that community. They figure they talking to a dummy. I know what I meant when I said it. But I tried to stay out of that little situation with his wife because I felt like that wasn't my place. But I was like, if he made me mad enough, I'll speak my damn piece and tell him how the fuck I feel. His wife said and then I seen his wife foot on Instagram. She's showing pictures of her foot all swollen. She saying he abandoned her and took all her vapes, took her money and just left her with nothing. He's saying I'm just mental lunatic. I'm like, yeah, all y'all narcissists say that shit. I just had to let off a little steam. Then he had the nerve to say all people don't get to sit back and there's some people with disabilities don't get the luxury of just sitting there collecting the checks. Some people have to go out and work. Then this dumb motherfucker, after he sent me the money, because we made the agreement, I finally talked him into giving me the money. I said, you give me the money, then I'll take the post down. He like, take those posts down. It's making me look bad. After I took the post down and shit, I tried to make peace with him so then I could then just go on and let him go his way and I go my way. This motherfucker turn around, try to reverse everything on me, but in it, he's still saying he made a mistake. Okay, so you need to pay for your mistake. You fucked up. Don't sit there and state because I posted it, and I ruined he said, but people done this and that, but I would never try to put somebody's reputation on the line like that. You put your own reputation on the line like that. And see, it was me giving this dude the benefit of a doubt. Because like I said, I seen his work. If I show you the calls he have now, and I'm pretty sure I have to have at least a set or two more of his calls in that box somewhere, but I don't feel like looking. Because I have thousands of sets of this other dude that was always hitting me up every month. Then this motherfucker turn around and try to make me feel bad, talking about the money that he gave me was the money for his light bill that's due on Thursday. That's not my problem, G. And then turn around and try to ask me for the money back. Try to resell me some more calls. Or try to tell me that those calls are still vapable. If I could just help him out with the money. If I could just still help him out with the money for the light bill. Get the fuck out of here. And he told me in the inbox that there's a few people that clicked like on my post. But that made me look stupid taking down the post. But like I said, we had an agreement that if he sent the money back, I would take down the post. But there's people, the word gonna get around. And if that don't happen, karma gonna get them. And I know all about abandonment. He couldn't even tell his own son happy birthday. Y'all know how I feel about that. Shit ass man is what the fuck he is. I'm talking about I ruined his reputation. You ruin your own reputation. You're a piece of shit ass. Apparently a deadbeat father. Lying on your wife saying she do drugs and steal your pills. Apparently you the one fucking stealing her money. You saying she steal your money. She saying you steal her money. You the one took and left her and your child in a fucking bind. And then gonna turn around and do me like that? And expect for me to not to pop off? No, sir. And like I said, I could inbox his wife right now and have a discussion and get the gossip. Yeah, man, your husband's a narcissist, and to be honest with you, you probably better off without him. His wife got cancer, foot swole up and shit. And she look like this on all her pictures. And how he just fucking up and just left that woman like that. And him, he be sitting there like this in all his videos. So I'm like, both of y'all got fucking problems. But to me, it's like, I do believe that marriage is supposed to be through thick and thin. But apparently, he just left her. Abandoned her. Because it almost sounded convincing. Both sides. But I wasn't trying to get involved in that. But he involved me in that. Shit, I almost started to grab my popcorn. I did. But in another way, it's like, I don't care what race you are. You don't supposed to fucking treat no woman that way. Left her high and dry, and the child too. And they want to say, I ruin your reputation? You ruining your own reputation because you're a piece of shit ass man. And if you was a black dude, I would have did you the same motherfucking way. And I would have said the same motherfucking thing. If you was a woman, I would have said the same motherfucking thing. I'm tired of people fucking over me. And I really didn't need, kind of, but not really. But somebody else hit me up when they found out what was going on. I was like, hey, I sell better coils. And I fucked around and bought some coils from him. Like, man, fuck that dude, man.